to the graduating class of 2020 from your Florida Orchestra.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations of class 2020.
Welcome to Paul B. Stevens' virtual graduation. Please take a moment to listen to our Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, bringing greetings from our school board is our Superintendent, Dr. Michael Grego, and our school board chair, Carol Cook.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. This graduation ceremony is unlike any other and is one that will never be forgotten. Your families, friends, and all of us at Pinellas County Schools are overflowing with pride as you reach this tremendous milestone. Every generation and every graduating class faces its own unique challenges, and your class is certainly no exception. And although I know the end of your senior year did not go as expected and many of the traditions of being a senior were altered, I encourage you to acknowledge those losses and then thoughtfully shift your focus to what you have gained as a person and as a class. Because I promise you, no one will ever forget the class of 2020. You learned to quickly adapt to unexpected change and to work, learn, and connect remotely. You gained time management skills and learned how to motivate yourself. And you proved to the world that you are resilient. You have the persistence, initiative, determination, and grit to face life's challenges. And yes, there will be many challenges and joys on the road ahead. Because if there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's that the world is constantly changing. And the only thing you can control is how you adapt and respond to that change. You also learn the importance of giving back to your community. In addition to the thousands of community service hours you completed prior to March, the Pinellas County Schools graduating class demonstrated compassion and generous hearts by making masks and face shields, preparing and providing food, and virtually visiting people in need. I know you will make this world a kinder and better place for future generations to come. And as a class, you've been galvanized together forever by this shared experience that only you and your peers truly understand. Individually and collectively, you are stronger for having experienced this moment in history together. And as your superintendent, know that I am incredibly proud of you. Members of the class of 2020, while this pandemic may have taken away or changed some of your senior year traditions, it could never take away the laughter, the friendship, the memories you've made with your classmates, teachers, and school staff over the past 13 years. You will go on to achieve many, many wonderful things over the course of your lifetime, and this exceptional year will become only one part of your success story. And one day, I hope you look back and realize that this experience has made you a stronger, better person. And finally, always remember that you have excellence inside of you. And some of you may have already found it, and some of you may still be on your journey to identify what that will be. But reaching this milestone is evidence of and a step towards that excellence. So don't ever give up. Discover your gifts and then share them with the world. We're counting on you. The incredible class of 2020. Congratulations and good luck.
Hello, I'm Carol Cook, chairperson for the Pinellas County School Board. It is an honor to have this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 on behalf of the entire school board. Although we may not be able to celebrate this milestone in person, nothing can diminish the tremendous pride we have for you. You have worked hard over the past 13 years to get here and have faced unique challenges over the past few months. I am incredibly impressed with you and how you have made the best of a difficult situation. I've heard so many stories about how you've reached out to each other, how you have helped others in the community, and how you have shared your talents. Your strength, creativity, innovation, and heart are an inspiration to me and the entire school district. I must also share my appreciation with all of the parents and family members who have guided our students and supported the school district as we navigated uncharted territory and transitioned to digital learning. Thank you for your flexibility and understanding. Graduates, despite missing out on a traditional senior year events and ceremonies, you are still the class of 2020. You are a class like no other. You have successfully overcome challenges with which no other class has dealt. Your 2020 diploma confirms that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the perseverance to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We are living in a new world, but this crisis will end, and you will be stronger for it. I know that you will rise to the challenges ahead and do great things. Best of luck, class of 2020. Our district and our community are rooting for you.
I'm Deborah Thornton, the principal at Paul B. Stevens School, and I want to be the first one to congratulate our graduates for the job well done. This year, our focus was on communication, and our theme was express yourself. All of our graduates, I know, are going to be good communicators and be advocates for themselves. We wish them all the best in their future endeavors and in their life from here on out. We love our graduates. And now, the presentation of our graduates from Mr. Mark Manley.
Daquez Jawan Baldwin. Daquez came to Paul B. Stevens in 2014. He is a quiet and happy young man who loves attending school. He always walks into class with a smile on his face that just brightens your day. During his time at Paul B., Daquez has participated in several activities, including student council, assemblies, school dances, car washes, and food drives. Daquez has done a great job this year, going out into the community to work at RCS Food Bank, St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, and working at Countryside Christian Church. Daquez is a lovable, hard worker with a sweet smile. Upon graduation, Daquez will help his mom and grandma out around the house, hang out with his sister, and possibly work at an adult day program. Ladies and gentlemen, Daquez Jawan Baldwin. Cameron Taylor Bennett. Cameron started at Paul B. Stevens in 2016. He always has a smile on his face and is an easygoing, laid-back kind of guy. He enjoys looking at his Disney books and being on his iPad. Cameron has become quite accomplished at coming to the smartboard and answering questions about the concepts we are learning. Several times a day, he will point to his wrist and say, "Home" and "Mom." Apparently, there is a watch there that no one else can see. There is no doubt that his favorite person is Mom, as he says it many times during the course of the day. If Cameron was not interested in participating in an activity, he would simply sign "Finished" and walk away. He is a sweet young man who is quick to give a smile and sign "I love you." Cameron plans to live with his family and possibly attend an adult day program. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Taylor Bennett. Yeslin Yahara Candelero. What can we say about Yezi? We've all watched her grow from a perky, endearing little girl into the vivacious young woman she is today. Yezi, or Miss Lady to her teacher, has touched hearts and formed close bonds at Paul B. Stevens. Mandy, Aaron, and Angie were the first staff members to fall in love with her. Along the way, there have been so many people who have felt a deep connection with this fascinating girl. Yezi is bilingual in Spanish and English, but she can communicate especially well in the universal language of food. Upon arrival in the morning, she starts making her breakfast request, then moves right on to lunch. She always looked forward to her weekly lunch dates with Mary Jo, enjoying the lighthearted conversation along with her meal. Yezi is a strong person, both physically and in attitude. As much as we will miss her, we know she'll persevere and succeed. We wish her all the best. After graduation, she will continue to dazzle everyone she meets. Ladies and gentlemen, Yeslin Yahara Candelero. Shane Alexander Coben. Shane is a consummate worker to the last finite detail of whatever he is engaged in. He will not leave his area at the community job site until every detail is completed to perfection. He applies the same level of dedication to any task he is engaged in, and those around him have decided it's usually just best to wait for him to complete whatever he's working on to his exacting standard. He is a good problem solver and loves to work on math skills and complete puzzles. Shane is quiet and shy, but he has an inner confidence and impresses everyone around him with his calm. However, nothing is more epic than when the wall breaks and you hear Shane laugh and giggle. Shane is very cool because he doesn't act as if he is cool, and he is admired by his classmates and teachers alike. Shane is a reliable school helper and participates in safety patrol and glee club. After graduation, Shane will continue his hard work ethic to every task. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Alexander Coben. Alexis Cruz. Alex has excelled at his work opportunity experience for the past 4 years in the dishwashing room at Meese Countryside Hospital. He works at a rate that is competitive with the community staff members. He has shown great improvement in his self-management skills during his 8 years at Paul B. Stevens. Alex has many interests: anime, movies, cartoons, Harry Potter, Kingdom Hearts, Funko Pop, and he follows many other popular cultural trends. Alex is, however, most interested in writing love notes, dabbling in romance, and breaking hearts. Alex is a great glee club singer and cheerleader. After graduation, Alex will continue to excel on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis Cruz. Sean Christopher Evans. Sean began attending Paul B. Stevens when he was 7. At first, he was a watcher, always looking around to see what was going on. Then he became a helper. He helped his classmates and his teachers by getting them things and then putting those things away, back where he had gotten them, whether you were done or not. All of his assistance was done with gestures and facial expressions. He smiled at, waved to, and touched whomever he was near, seeking acknowledgement. As he has grown, his language has grown, and so has his need to be busy. Sean is a hard worker and able to perform most tasks presented to him. He enjoys being around people, getting excited to see familiar faces, and saying hello with a wave and a smile. He continues to be a very determined young man and likes to navigate his own path. Upon graduation, Sean will continue to live at home and visit with his peeps. He will attend an adult day program. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Christopher Evans. Andrew Wade Ferris. Andrew arrived at Paul B. Stevens in his little red wagon 15 years ago, and it's probably safe to say that in those years he has helped us grow as much as we helped him. When his therapists were helping him develop the skills to tolerate his sensory challenges, he was teaching us patience. When his teachers were introducing him to activities, experiences, and information, he showed us that he was absorbing it all and that everything we say and do matters. No one has a silly sense of humor like Andrew, or gets a corny joke faster than he does. He loves to be in on whatever his classmates and staff are up to, and then talk about it later with his mom. And he's a great one for sharing with us every morning what he was up to the night before. This usually includes playing his organ, listening to the birds outside, and hanging out with his brother and friends. He lets you know what he's thinking of, how he's feeling with the tug of his shirt or a wiggle of his eyebrow. Once you know the lingo, you are friends forever. And I can tell you, from anyone who has tried to get Andrew in his wheelchair when he didn't want to go there, he is pound for pound the strongest kid in the school. After graduation, Andrew will continue to live at home with his family, getting out and about when he can. One thing he is always up for is breakfast out with friends, and as always, it's his treat. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Wade Ferris. Peter Elias Gerakis. As he graduates, Peter's term of office as the unofficial mayor of Paul B. Stevens will come to an end. Since 2008, as a second grader, Peter has amassed information about his classmates and all the staff at Paul B. Spouses and children's names, minute details about everyone, and never fails to inquire about how they are doing and to please send them his regards. Peter shakes everyone's hands. He's going to have to change that habit, and introduces himself as if he is constantly running for office. Peter has been an enthusiastic participant in Glee Club, Student Council, Safety Patrol, and cheerleading at Paul B. Stevens. He has varied interests in current events, dog breeds, gardening, and really likes to learn about anything new. After graduation, Peter will continue his interest and will no doubt one day run for office. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Elias Gerakis. Uriel Gatto. Uriel has been at Paul B. Stevens since 2005. Uriel has an infectious smile and laugh. He enjoyed the various social activities at school, dances, parades, and Friday Healthy Snack Social. Uriel was a hard worker at school, taking on the responsibility of watering and cleaning up the school grounds out by the track. He was able to take charge of the task and complete the work with little assistance from adults. Uriel enjoyed the computer in the classroom and looking at the newspaper each day. He enjoyed being a helper in and out of the classroom. After graduation, Uriel will live at home with his family and attend an adult day program. Ladies and gentlemen, Uriel Gatto. Abigail Lynn Gore. From the day she arrived at Paul B. Stevens, she made her way into our hearts. She is confident, funny, and sociable. Abby shows great pride when participating in activities with her peers, yet she also enjoys working independently on tasks at school and in the community. She is a quick thinker, and when she decides to tackle a job or task, she is unstoppable. We have all come to understand Abby's attention to detail and the importance of her routine. We love her sense of humor. When she enters the classroom each morning, you can be sure that it will be a busy one, and at the end of the day, she doesn't leave without a hug and a chuckle. We will really miss her. After graduation, Abby will be looking for something substantial with her support coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Lynn Gore. Aldemaro Lilly. Aldo has been with our family at Paul B. Stevens for a long time. He has an infectious smile and always wants to engage adults to interact with him. He is mischievously playful and loves to be outside. If he could, he would spend hours just feeling the sand between his toes and taking walks. He likes riding bikes in PE and working with people. He loves his morning coffee, on occasion, more milk than coffee. And in a way, we think he feels like an adult when he drinks it. We will miss Aldo's wide grin, his fun social interactions with adults, and his dancing, walking, and prancing around the room. We wish Aldo much success in his future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Aldemaro Lilly. Seneca Pedroja Miniter. Seneca came to Paul B in 2010 as a cute young girl and has grown into a beautiful young woman. Seneca has a passion for singing and will sing throughout the day. She loves to wear ID badges as they make her feel special and important. Seneca also loves to be a helper in any way that she can. She is very independent and self-motivated to do tasks both big and small. This year, she has been a champion at folding laundry for the school, loves to vacuum, and does extra job boxes at her own initiative. She has great empathy and knows when someone needs one of her great hugs. Seneca has participated in several activities, including student council, assemblies, school dances, car washes, and food drives. She did a great job while in a CBI class, going out to the community to work at RCS Food Bank, St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, and Countryside Christian Church. Upon leaving Paul B., Seneca will continue living with her group home family while pursuing a day program that will hopefully lead to employment doing those tasks she so enjoys. Ladies and gentlemen, Seneca Pedrosia Miniter. Benjamin Scott Robinson. Ben came to Paul B. only a few short years ago via the Extended Transition Program. He quickly endeared himself to staff with his casual personality and unique style of transitioning. Even though he won't admit it, Ben likes coming to school. He is a caring person who looks out for his friends. He has a good sense of humor, and he does a good job of pretending he likes our bad jokes. During his time at Paul B., Ben has participated in several activities, including student council, assemblies, and school dances. Ben has done a great job going out in the community. We will miss joking around with Ben, and we'll have to find a new classroom monitor to make sure everyone has washed their hands and is in line. After graduation, Ben is going to spend time with his mom, play video games, and get some rest. Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Scott Robinson. Joshua Romero. Josh came to Ted Mackler's extended transition class at the beginning of the 2018-19 school year, after being homeschooled during his high school years. In the 2 years he spent in extended transition, he made lots of friends and left a definite impression. During Joshua's tenure, he learned some valuable lessons. With assistance from his sidekick, Mr. Randy, Josh learned money and shopping skills and how to tell time with a digital clock. He developed his social skills and worked hard with his speech-language pathologist, Mr. Bill, on speaking clearly and being understood by reading our daily schedule. We will always remember Josh clearing his throat and reading in his deep man voice. Josh also participated in many production tasks, including assembly jobs, die cut making, laminating, document shredding, and repurposing file boxes for Central Records. Joshua worked hard on cleaning the cafeteria on Wednesdays, and he really enjoyed going to art class. Joshua will continue to live at home with his family, and he is looking forward to participating in the Harborside Arts Adult Day program. Good luck, Josh. We will miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Romero.
I want to take an opportunity to thank all of our graduates for all the hard work they did through their entire schooling career at Paul B. Stevens School. I also want to say thank you to our families, because without you, we could not have made this whole thing possible. We appreciate you. We love you. We will invite you back to our proms, so be ready to come and celebrate with us and support your students in every way you can, like you have done through their whole school career. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.